Welcome to the channel Movie Loop. Don't forget to subscribe this channel.
Multi-week after Quentin Beck's assaults in Europe and ensuing outlining of Arachnid Man for his homicide, Bugman's regular citizen way of life as Peter Parker is uncovered to the world. Parker and MJ escape to his condo, rejoining with his Auntie May and blissful Hogan. With the loft encompassed by the branch of harm control, Parker, MJ, Auntie May, and Ned Leeds are examined at the end of the day, delivered without a cues of Peter's name being in the long run cleared with the assistance of Matt Murdock. Parker, MJ, and Leeds return to secondary school, yet their college applications are dismissed because of the new debate. Parker talks with Stephen Weird in the Sanctum Sanctorum, requesting that he cast a spell to cause individuals to fail to remember he is Bugman. At any rate, notwithstanding Wong's admonition of the outcomes that could be caused, Bizarre projects the spell. Be that as it may, the spell is harmed when Peter's continually changing prerequisites undermine it. Unusual then chides Peter, in the wake of figuring out that Peter didn't actually attempt to contact the MIT Acknowledgement Board prior to coming to him to demand a possibly universe-finishing spell. Parker goes to the Alexander Hamilton scaffold and attempts to persuade a MIT director to acknowledge Leeds and MJ's applications. Out of nowhere, the scaffold is gone after by Otto Octavius, who tears Parker's nanotechnology from his iron insect suit, making it bond with his mechanical limbs. After finding that this isn't the Peter Parker he had recently battled, Octavius has his mechanical arms debilitated by the nanotechnology, prior to being caught and put in a holding cell in the Sanctum Sanctorum, alongside Terse Connors, who has been caught by Odd. Odd uncovers that his spell has started bringing everyone from all aspects of the multiverse who knows Peter Parker is Bugman into their reality. With the assistance of MJ and Leeds, Parker chooses to assist with catching some other potential guests. They find and catch Max Dillon and Rock Marco. Somewhere else, Norman Osborn is recovered in the wake of going to a FEAST building looking for help. Weird needs to send the miscreants back to their individual universes and meet the Destinies. Notwithstanding, Parker needs to fix and help them prior to sending them once again to forestall the destined passings. He liberates them and limits Bizarre in the mirror aspect after a concise battle, taking the lowlifes to Cheerful's loft. Parker effectively fixes Octavius by utilizing Obvious Enterprises' innovation to supplant his messed up inhibitor chip. At the point when fixes are created for Osborn and Dillon, the Green Troll persona takes over Osborn before the fix can be regulated. Troll then, at that point, maneuvers Dillon toward eliminating the gadget that Parker put on him to fix him and, in spite of the best endeavors of Parker and Octavius, the other four departure. In the resulting fight, May is fundamentally harmed by the Troll, with Parker unfit to save her as she capitulates to her injuries. MJ and Leeds coincidentally figure out how to open entrances utilizing Peculiar's sling ring, which they use trying to track down Parker, yet rather gather another Peter Parker from an alternate universe. A subsequent endeavor brings through another option. Leeds and MJ find their Parker, who is ameliorated by MJ, subsequent to learning of May's passing. He then, at that point, meets the other Bugmen, who share their own accounts of losing friends and family and urge him to battle in May's respect. They participate on restoring the leftover reprobates and bait them to the sculpture of freedom. Leeds and MJ safeguard the first tie spell by Unusual as the insect men fight their adversaries. Together, as the three insect men battle, they choose to design a planned assault on the miscreants. They are subsequently joined by Octavius, and they figure out how to overcome and fix Connors, Dillon, and Marco after an extensive fight with Dillon accommodating with his universe's Spider-Man and is urged to forsake his detestable inclinations. Leeds incidentally liberates Bizarre from the mirror aspect, who holds on to control of the spell and attempts to safeguard the ongoing universe as the boundaries separate between different universes. In the meantime, an irritated Parker battles and overwhelms the Troll, proposing to kill him in retribution for May's demise, yet he is held back by the Parker from Troll's universe, just for the last option to be wounded from behind by the Troll. Parker then, at that point, infuses Troll with the fix, re-establishing him to a remorseful Osborn. Peter and MJ admit their adoration for one another and share an enthusiastic kiss before the spell authoritatively begins. To forestall further disaster and at Parker's solicitation, Bizarre fixes the spell, sending the other Bugmen and their miscreants back to the particular universes, while causing everybody to neglect Parker's presence. Afterward, Parker attempts to once again introduce himself to MJ and leads, however gets himself incapable to make it happen. Parker visits Mite's grave, joined by Cheerful, presently absent to his character, and promises to continue. Parker makes another suit without any preparation to continue his autonomous heroics. In a mid-credits scene, the universe-uprooted Eddie Brock and his symbiote friend Toxin sit at a bar and talk with the barkeep about other supernatural people in the blip. While considering how to safeguard this new world, the pair is quickly shipped back to their universe by Unusual's spell, unwittingly leaving a piece of the symbiote on the counter.